And I'll talk of Andreas Christensen amongst the changes, and possibly Olivier Giroud as well, Pat. So yeah, a number of changes. Ross Barkley I would expect as well to get a view away. So let's rejoin our commentary duo. Jason is alongside Ben.
Right then, very much their main keeper, their main experienced players, Jim. Hasn't missed a match. And if you've got...
He just got himself a little bit... body shape was wrong there.
Decent cross. And a decent chance. Brings the first shot on target of the game, and a comfortable stop for Willy Caballero. But yet again, the Bodizato down the left, getting in there with those crosses.
It all started really when Pedro...
By the way, with the CONCACAF Gold Cup.
Excellent from Mount. Great
The last few years. The different shapes we have seen. A little eager from Zuma coming forward there. All the shapes we have seen. Wing back. Jorginho. Lovely ball. Lovely first time effort from a real technician in Pedro. Tough skill.
That's that run, isn't it, that Pedro loves to make from outside to in. Runs a...
Kovacic, permanent blue now. That time,
much better.
Really good into Mason Mount. Back to Batshuayi.
Really good, really good, excellent play. And that's what your centre forward has got to do. It's a brilliant ball into Batshuayi, lovely touch into Mason Mount. And then the pair of them again just is to link up, and it gets...
But Louise with a rare misplaced pass.
Yes, yeah, you're right as well. And
lining up a big one off that left boot there.
Yeah, there's not a lot of height in this, and if you want to get balls in, but we don't really have that. The striker, or certainly the
position now at left back. You know, there's questions like that all over. The ricochets nearly fall.
Got caught in two minds, Zuma. Got caught in no man's land. Does he go to the ball?
Perfect. Spanish connection there. Pedro and Aspi. Not far to wait now. Saito is onside here. 3 in the box. Shimoda at the corner, an outswinger. Out of his own man Yanaga.
It's got to be a hell of a header to get that on target from there.
Olivier Giroud is about the only person in the world who can back now, and Pedro taking over and going for goal.
Well, we win the ball high up the pitch inside their final third. Mason Mount is the one that puts them under pressure to win it back. It's the first time we've seen that happen. There's the pressure from Mount, does enough. Oh, it's Jorginho actually that comes from deep. Not the worst effort in the world, goalkeeper.
No doubt about it. He was top on both counts. Mount, Mr. Assister himself. It's an awkward little cross that from Cesar. He wanted a near post runner, I think. Batshuayi didn't quite provide it, but the defender was there. It's a corner.
Didn't quite connect either with it.
Fans Player of the Year at Vitesse, he was. They loved him.
The referee's there. The free kick, but good pressure from Chelsea trying to win that ball high up the pitch again.
Schwein to his right, the latter gets it. Chelsea's last Belgian standing is dispossessed.
Really good from Kovacic, that lung-busting run through the middle of the park, and we sucked them in. We spoke earlier about we'd like to see them kind of give us a bit of space in which we can...
Ball in towards Batshuayi, headed out by Telegucci. Nasby. He's done brilliantly to get it into Batshuayi, who turns it back. Chance for Mount. That's on target. Giselle got a good block. I think that was headed for the far corner.
Excellent from Batshuayi. Good hold-up play. We spoke earlier in the game. It's bouncing off. Again, Chelsea with it high up the pitch. What a ball that is.
Long raker to find Alonso. And you can't do much better than a cross of that quality.
No, nothing wrong with that at all. You're looking for your striker to get on the end of that.
Pedro's cross is ahead of Taniguchi. And he's coming more and more into the game.
I was just about to say that, Ben, actually. He took the words out of my mouth. He is starting to have a little bit more of an influence and getting used to it, I think, early. Oh, he got caught in two minds there. quite in the final third, and you often find sides, don't you, Ben, that perhaps...
Gaeta moves it on, and this is promising, 3v3. And Caballero makes his sternest save of the game so far in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, I think Frank will be a little bit concerned with it. We're a little bit dishevelled there. The two centre-halves, look, they're all over the place. Well, certainly Zuma's come out into a space. But
it's dealt with. Batshuayi, really neat twinkle-toed stuff. J-Cell back to off, indeed it is. Bit cagey at times, bit stodgy at times, and a pretty disciplined host. Half-time in Yokohama. It's a game that kind of needs a goal, and it hasn't got one yet. Kawasaki Frontale and Chelsea are goalless.
Well, this is where I want to play the ball. The other thing is, everything was played through him at Derby. That's not
away, so let's rejoin our commentary duo. Jason is alongside Ben.
Right then, until we get our first look at him and what he can do. Mount's first thought, always positive.
Started out on this left-hand side with the way it sets up, sits nicely for him. He's walking onto it, plenty of the goal to aim at. He's opted for the
suspensions for Kale and Louise and so on and so forth. Now, no flag here on Mason Mount. Promising, just needed a bit more curl.
Well, Mount and Barkley have really struck up a relationship in the opening 3 minutes of this second half. It's 2 or 3 times they've found one another now. He's just on this left-hand side. It's great awareness from Ross. Plays it in, it's a nice ball. Good bodies in the box here as well.
Enough space for a decent cross. And Emerson did the necessary.
Yeah, he has to challenge there, Emerson. They had bodies in the box. It wasn't the greatest ball in the world.
Leandro Damião, the Brazilian, off the bench at the break. Spreading it to another half-time change, Matawari. David Luiz is Nations League and all that. Who's had a touch yet? It's actually been quite a sparky start to this half from Kawasaki Frontale, as Chinen finds Leandro Damião in the middle, and he very nearly finds the net. They've looked more like scoring since the restart.
They have.
Most all of it.
He's annoyed with himself, Giroud. He knows he's better than that. A bit of frustration there.
Frank Need. It might well be the case that one of Drinkwater and Bakayoko will find room. Barkley just taking up a position a little wider. Lovely pass, well-timed run. That's good football. Kennedy on the end of it.
But he's been excellent, Ross, since he's come off the bench, and Kennedy is disappointed. This time it's on his favourite left foot. Yeah, you're right. Great experience.
For them, there are other options too, of course. David Luiz. Costa, 3 or 4 up with him. Zappa Costa goes for goal. Will count as a shot on. Changes from both sides. From the point of view of, I believe Pulisic prefers playing on the right side. Might have some defending to do first, but what's it? Kennedy making the run. Drinkwater spotted it. Barkley waiting for it to drop on the volley there.
So lucky. It's been a bit of one of those games. It's a bit of a nearly, lots of nearly moments. Who's down here?
1,000 Chelsea appearances, I guess.
Yes.
We should add that one up for you and be more exact. But out some of the cobwebs. Really been time for that many cobwebs. Drinkwater's got a piece of that. Caballero, that's a good claim. Cheap concession in possession from Mauritari. Oh, Ross Barkley, beautiful disguise on the pass for Kennedy, making that burst. Much needed the Idiger Johnson dink.
Kennedy's got to go round in there, Ben. It's on his left foot, you knock it past.
Changed, leaving only David Luiz straight onto corner duty. It's Taniguchi got his head on it, and we'll do it again. Doesn't get a go very often, but I've seen him doing it at Cobham. It will be David Luiz. The wall does its touch from Palmer. Faree, very gifted player, technically, Casey.
The shot here, you can tell by his eyes.
Giroud goes for the goal and found the target. So found the gloves of Arai. To blindside him here.
These games, you want to start seeing performances as well. But there's been a lot of changes, and when you do have a lot of changes, you often see that perhaps the tempo, the pattern.
Damião trying to roll Zappa Costa, wants to get the shot away. Bakayoko big and strong and drawing the foul.
Done well there, Bakayoko.
Good defensive cover that.
Yeah,
seems to have come at a bit of a cost.
Yeah, he's in a little bit of pain, isn't he?
Not cleared properly. Damian must score, does score. But just for the last 2 or 3 minutes, you felt it's been coming. He's had a couple of chances with that head.